Shalom family. Can y'all let me know how my signal is doing, please? Let me know if I'm moving like a robot. Y'all, this is not gonna take long, but I needed to come and bring this message because this is very important. So I'm not gonna take time for people to come on. I'm just gonna say what I gotta say because I don't want my baby to come in here and interrupt me. So I have a lot of fear behind saying what I'm about to get ready to say. But at the same time, it's mandatory that I do it because I am a servant of the Most High. So yesterday, I got a message. Hold on. Let's see. I gotta move, y'all, because it's telling me that my signal is adding up. Okay, so yesterday, I got a message from the Most High, and I don't tend to give these kind of messages because, like I said, it's very scary for me. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I am in the country. So anyhow, I'm back. So yesterday, I got this message from the Most High. Like I said, I was very afraid to give the message because I've never given a message like this to the public, even though I have shared with some of my family members an experience that I had before dealing with someone that at the time when I started seeing this person, which I didn't see anybody in this situation, but this needs to be said. Whenever I saw this person, these people, I didn't know if they were dead or alive. Okay, so let's get with the message. First of all, Father, y'all, thank you for this day. Thank you for Rawach KARADYAH'S Hamalakyam. And we ask that you please block any interference from any energies, entities, frequencies, mind frames, Rawak Yam that may try to come and interfere with this transmission. All right, so this message is for, I don't know. I have an idea of who it could be for, but I'm not sure because the spirit didn't like give me a name straight up and say, give this message to such and such. Okay, so here's what it says. The adversary has been trying to stop me from getting this message out for about 30 minutes now. It seemed like no matter what I do, either the signal is giving me a problem or Facebook, TikTok. I tried to go live on TikTok, but this message has got to get out because it's urgent. Okay, so I'm going to read it to you in the order that the Spirit gave it to me. So what I heard is, first I heard them Wiggins boys. No, I heard one of them Wiggins boys, but it was an old white man that said it, so it kind of sounded like he said, one of them old Wiggins boys. That's what I hear in my head. And I also got, I'm sorry, I want to read it in order. I don't have it written in order, y'all. It says 2 cars, 1 red, 1 white. And then after that, it says, I wrecked it, I died. 1 is gone. You can't find the other one. He's gone too. I'm not sure what that gone means. The second gone that says he's gone too, I'm not sure what that means. I just know that it says that. And the reason why I'm mentioning this part of me not knowing it is because I have a feeling of uncertainty whenever I read that part. Then the next thing it says is gone in the red Chevy, silver chrome with Haley, Rose, the dentist in the white SUV, surprised. Those are the words that I got. And then the last thing that I heard was um, to let you know how I felt whenever I was writing the part that says gone in the red Chevy. All of this was given to me like in sentences. So I have periods written behind what I'm saying. So let me read it that way. Gone in the red Chevy, period. Silver chrome, period. With Haley, period. Rose, period. The dentist in the white SUV, period. Surprised. And just then I heard she was surprised. When I was writing this, I could feel pain and stiffness in my right arm, especially in this part of my arm. It was very, very stiff and like I was holding it strong, or I had to hold it strong, or I was holding it tight and holding the muscle tight and strong, and I just didn't know that that's what I was doing. It just felt normal, but the arm does not feel like it's movable at the moment whenever I was writing it. Also, the handwriting that I started to use while I was writing this is the handwriting of a male. I felt the energy of a male when I was writing it. I don't want to say I felt the spirit of a male because it wasn't like a dead person talking to me, but the Most High was allowing me to feel what the person who, I'm so sorry about the connection issues, y'all. But yeah, it's like the Rawach KARADYAH'S was allowing me to feel what that person is feeling or was feeling. I don't know what is really going on. But I wrote, I think there's something wrong with the arm of the person missing. My right arm gets strong and stiff even at the wrist, and midway up especially, it was hurting. Like, it wasn't like a pain like a, I don't know what a broken arm feels like. It wasn't like a super sore pain. It was just a pain of strain from it. Maybe somebody's laying on their arm because it's a solid stiff pain. But my body feels pretty stiff and heavy. Go, gotta get here is the last thing that I heard. Go, gotta get here. Now I've been prompted to tell you that a little while ago I did a few angel reading messages that were urgent messages, and they're titled on my YouTube and on Facebook and on TikTok, I believe. It's titled, "Was Your Name Called?" Because these messages were given specifically to people. As of maybe 3 months ago, I made these videos. So, there was a girl named Haley who her name kept on coming up in my my lives because the messages were telling her, look to your kids, look to your kids. That's what I kept on hearing. Look to your kids. So if you want to hear that message, it's here, but the whole thing is on YouTube. Haley is what it said. Look to your kids. I'm going to read this to y'all one more time. I'm going to go through it and give you all the words that the Rawach KARADYAH'S said to me in this urgent message. I don't know if y'all know anybody named Haley. I don't know if y'all know the Wiggins boys or what, but let me read what it says again. So the message that I got from Rawach KARADYAH'S was, I heard an old white man I could hear an old white man, and he said, one of them Wiggins boys. It was an old white man. And then I heard 2 cars, one red, one white. And then I heard I wrecked it. And then I heard I died. Okay. Then I heard one is gone. And then I heard you can't find the other one. He's gone too. Then I went back deeper into the spirit and into a state of meditation. And I experienced the feelings of the person who is lost or hurt or whatever happened to them. And this was given to me sentence by sentence. And it says, gone in the red Chevy. Little baby, you all right? Okay. Gone in the red Chevy. Silver chrome, period. There was a period after the gone in the red Chevy. Period after silver chrome. Then next with Haley, period. Rose, period. The dentist in the white SUV, period. Surprised. Okay. I think there's something wrong with the arm of the person missing. My right arm gets strong and stiff at the wrist and midway up especially, but my body feels pretty stiff and heavy. And then the last message that I got was, go, gotta get there. Now, I'm hoping that it's not, but I'm feeling like there may be a girl. Maybe the writing where I said I felt like it was a masculine energy that I was feeling while I was writing this. It felt like a masculine energy. Even the handwriting looks a lot like the handwriting of a man. It's this part right here. If you can see, this is my scribble. Let me show you my original handwriting so you can. Okay, so this is the way I usually write. All right. Okay, so when I started listening to what the Rawach had to say, my writing turned into, let's see, what you see going along the side, scribble, okay? And from that, it turned into the more stiff handwriting. See, it's not a lot of curves in the middle paragraph. This could be a child. This could be a girl child or a boy child. I don't know why I'm feeling like a girl, like a 12, 11, 13-year-old girl. But yeah, I don't know if y'all are looking for somebody or what, but I prayed and asked the Most High for a message for y'all, and he brought me this. And it's very terrifying. Whoever you are, if you know the Wiggins boys, if you know Haley, if you know the dentist in the white SUV, if you know about the I don't know what rose is. Maybe somebody approached somebody with a rose. Maybe the red car. Maybe the red car is the color of a rose. Maybe it's something that you saw, and whenever you saw it, you said, yeah, maybe it was something that reminded you of a rose, or somebody, or you heard the person that you're looking for or been looking for say something about a rose. Somehow the rose were triggered because I'm not seeing a picture of a rose. I just heard the word rose. Gone in the red Chevy with silver chrome. If you know anybody with a red Chevy, silver chrome, and they haven't been around for a while, like they are acting skittish towards you and your family or something like that ever since whatever is going on has been going on. I don't know, y'all. I don't usually do certain stuff because these messages aren't easy to bring, and I haven't asked the Most High to show me what happened or what, because I know He will show me. But I want to say there's a child involved. I don't know. It's like I see two males, and one of them is like, both of them are on the ground. It's like they're fighting. I don't know if they're trying to get to something, and one of them is trying to stop the other one from getting to it. All I know is that they're fighting, and one of them is pulling the other one's head back. He's on top of him, but pulling his head back, like by the chin. I don't know. I just gave you what the Most High gave me. Look for your churn. I don't call around. I don't know. I don't have no landmarks. I don't see no surroundings around these two men because it's a very focused thing. It's very close to me. But I can see them fighting. And I want to say they're white. I want to say it's two white men. They could even be young white guys. They just got big heads, so they look like they kind of grown. I think that's all. Maybe whoever this is concerning, maybe you've already buried one of these guys. Maybe he was killed by strangling or choking, or he could have got his neck popped. I think that's all I got, y'all. I think that's all I got. If the Father gives me anything else, like I said, if this is resonating with you in any way, I need you to either go through my reels or go on YouTube to my channel and find out if the message had your name in it. There was some other girls besides Haley. There was a girl named Bailey. I don't want to lie, but there were like 5 other people whose names were called out. But when it came to this girl, Haley, all I heard was, look to your children, look to your children. And it's just amazing to me that the first thing that I heard yesterday was one of them Wiggins boys. That's the way I heard the white man say. I could almost see him. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna go. I don't know how the signal is. Nobody told me if they could even see me, but even if you can't see me, it's important that you hear this. I don't know. I might have to pre-record it. I just wanted to do it live because I wanted as many people to see it in real time as possible, because this is something that is urgent. The end of the message said, gotta get here, is what it says. You gotta get here. One is gone. You can't find the other. He's gone too. So what I'm wondering is, do these Wiggins boys have anything to do with something that happened to somebody else. And one of these guys may be dead. One of these Wiggins boys may be dead. Because whenever I see this old white man, when I say old, he look like he might be like, you know, white people be looking a little bit older. He look like he might be like 55. And he's walking, he's talking to somebody like he could be talking to the police. Like he acting like how my daddy used to act, like with the police stance. And I could see him bend down and spit on the ground. And he said, one of them Wiggins boys. So I don't know if they found somebody whose last name is Wiggins and Wiggins has a brother, but the spirit said to me, one of them is gone and you can't find the other one. Okay. So I don't know, but I'm feeling like maybe these Wiggins boys had something to do with something happening to somebody else. I ain't gonna put no speculations out there. But I am giving y'all this information, and I guess I'm about to get ready to go. I might come back on here live in a little while. I'm not sure, but I am doing Rawach readings, and for those of you who don't know what a Rawach reading is, Rawach is the way you say spirit in ancient Abarya. So I do spirit readings, and if you need to know anything from the Most High, like, y'all, it's so big to say this because you see me smiling, but it's so much fear behind what I'm saying to you. If you got a mystery, I keep hearing if you want to find somebody. I don't know if somebody is looking for somebody or what. Whew. But if you get at me, then I may be able to help you. Whatever is going on with these people, these Wiggins boys and this red SUV and this red truck and the dentist in the SUV, this is very specific. I will go to the Most High and see if he'll allow me to see or hear or feel something to direct you in the right path of what you need. Okay. I'm going to say this. Even though I am afraid or not afraid, even though I feel fear behind bringing you these messages, because this is like missing persons. You know what I'm saying? This is way bigger than me. But at the same time, I move and work by the will of the Most High Yah. Okay? If you don't know what God's name is by now and you still calling him God, you are lost and behind the times. It's not going to continue to work. Okay? Get a connection with the Most High. Contact me. Let me help you with whatever you need. Because you might not be able to see into the spirit world. Thank you, angels. Let me say this before I go. Why do you need KARADYAH? That's the way you say my name in ancient Hebrew. Okay. Why do you need KARADYAH to bring you, I'm hearing interpretation of whatever the message is that the Most High is giving you? Or why do you need me to go to Yah to find out, to help you find where your loved one is? I'm gonna say it that way. I hear to help you find your child. Because you might not be able to see into the spirit world, but I can. You might not be able to hear clearly what the Most High is saying, but I can. I have a pretty extensive relationship with the Malachian, with Hamalachian, which are the angels. And I am a dedicated member of the army of Yah. Okay? Remember when we was in church, we used to say, I'm a soldier in the army of the Lord. I'm dedicated. You know what I'm saying? Just like whenever before this power was recognized and passed on to me, I was being well versed in this, and it was being cultivated in me since birth. Okay. So that's what you need me for. You go to Yah and you ask him, do he want you to talk to me? And I do my best to help you. All right. I know it was a lot of in here, y'all. It's a lot. When you get to seeing visions of people running and people dying, and you know they're gonna die, but it's not really too much you can do about it. This is what I've been experiencing over the past few years. I held my second dead body like 2 years ago, and I knew that he was gonna die. I saw when the Malachiam came and took him out of the hospital, out of the bed, and took him away. And I was like not anywhere near there. Okay. All right. So, Shalom, family. May his peace be with you. Till